Hey there everybody, I'm Jack. This is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you're all doing well out there. Man, these days just keep plugging away. I was out getting some stuff a little while ago and I just started realizing we're less than 2 weeks till Christmas. Man, time just is really going by. I don't know where 2018 went. It was kind of a strange year for me, so that's probably why this year accelerated and even went a little bit faster. But it's been a good year. It's been a good year. Don't have no hate for 2018. Gonna say bye to 2018 fondly and welcome 2019 because I've already set the intention that it's going to be a good year. That's all you got to really do. Anyhow, today I want to talk about the raw food diet and setting realistic goals in 2019. Guys, I do videos every day, so if you're not already subscribed to the channel, go down there and hit that big red button right now. Then click on that little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. Oh goodness, it's about that time where the coming to Jesus moments happen and we have all the resolutions for the new year, and we're going to see programs out there and we're going to see this person telling you do this and do that, and it's all going to be time-based. It's all going to be fast, fast, fast. I got a 4-week blah, blah, blah cleanse. I got a 4-week thing that's going to make it all magical for you. That's bullshit. Listen, all I can keep doing, if I'm on here in 25 more years, all I can keep doing is preaching that same message over and over and over. Steady wins the race. It's what we do over a sustained period of time. But you know what? That falls on deaf ears. To the people that aren't going to hear that, they're not going to hear it. There's certain people that are going to chase gimmicks their whole life. There's people I've seen it when I've seen it like when people show sometimes online their collection of books they take to give away or whatever. There's people that have probably bought 25 diet books in their life. They've done every system and they never commit. That's the big thing. I mean, a lot of these things, I mean, not that they're good for you, but a lot of these things, you'll lose weight. You just won't keep it off, but people won't commit. We want quick fixes. We want it now, now, now. I don't want to hear about the long version. That's boring. That gets left behind. That's not sexy, but that's how you get there. You get there step by step by step by step. You know, I've talked probably until you guys are sick of hearing about it, about my 3 to 5 month program. I mean, you know, I really want it hands-on though. I don't believe it. I'm not a coach. I don't even like that word, coach. Everybody's a coach these days. Did you realize that? Gary Vaynerchuk, who I always reference here, I talks about this a lot, and he kind of throws shade at these people that go to Instagram. Go to Instagram and watch look at how many people have in the very top heading, entrepreneur. Ain't done anything yet. That's the same, I mean, or they're not even, I mean, what does that even really mean? Go to Instagram, go through our world, go through the raw world, the paleo world even, and all the different health worlds, and you have coaches. You have coaches. I'm like, what the hell do they coach? You know, anybody can be a coach. And if you go there, you see tons and tons and tons of people that caught that fire. You know, they're ready to preach the message. They haven't even been raw or whatever they're doing for a year, and they've gone and done some little certification online, which is probably somewhat the equivalent of getting certified to be a celebrant. You know, you just get authorized by some weird kind of little church or foundation out there. So yeah, that ain't my thing. You just do it. You do it. It's not that complicated. It's about reducing and adding. Reducing and adding. If you can simply do a little bit every day, I swear to God it'll work. Swear to God it'll work. And every day I see people, I follow people. I'm very observant. That's one thing I am. And even people that just make random comments to me sometime, or people that reach out to me, I watch a little bit of everything. I listen to what people say. I go look at people's profiles, and nobody's taking that message. Nobody will heed that. And even maybe it's psychology, you know, we've kind of become, with our society, we're used to that. But it's always going to be steady. It's always going to be steady. It's always going to be what you do over a period of time. So I would just go into this new year or into any time. You could start it tomorrow. You know, that's just a calendar. You can start your new year tomorrow. You ain't got to wait for all these holidays to get over, but I know what most people are going to do, so they will. I mean, if you're on the standard American diet, okay, you're starting from a little bit further back, and you just plan it out. First month, I'm going to do this. Second month, I'm going to do this. Third month, I'm going to do this. But nobody wants to put any effort into it, or they want everybody else to spoon feed it to them. So they don't sit down and actually do this planning that will help them get there. You know, and like I say, whether you're coming from a standard American diet or another version, maybe you've eaten mostly cooked vegan, I don't think it takes all this long transition time. And let's cut to the chase too with these baby steps. I'm tired of hearing that word, baby steps. Oh, well, I'm taking it in baby steps. Because I've seen a lot of people, I watch y'all's comments, and you've been telling me baby steps for 2 years. Jesus Christ, how long does it take this baby to learn to walk? I mean, you know, and once again, I'm not trying to be harsh there. I'm just saying sometimes I do it in other areas. We fool ourselves. Sometimes you just got to look yourself straight in the mirror and just call bullshit on yourself. Like, yeah, I haven't really ever done anything to get to the goals, whatever it is, whether it's weight loss, whether it's health, whether it's making money, whatever, it's the same process. So listen, that's it. You have got to think of it in the long term. I guarantee you, and I'm not even saying, you know, and I'll just go through that real quick again. It's just like my program is, and let's go ahead and do the extended version. You're going from non-vegan to raw vegan in 5 months. First month, raw till lunch, or raw till midday. Second month, raw till dinner. Third month, fully raw 3 days a week. Fourth month, fully raw 5 days a week. Fifth month, you're fully raw. You see the progression there? I've done these types of progressions in different things my whole life. When you go in small increments like that, you don't even realize. And eventually, boom, you're just there because you're consistently. It's like exercising. It's like learning something. You practice, you do it day in, day out. You make steps forward and you get there. And it's as simple as that. Now, what like my little method I'm talking about right there, there's any number of ways for you. Maybe that doesn't resonate with you, but I'm promising you, even if you did it by yourself, you didn't ask any questions other than just going to Google, going to YouTube, you could sit down, figure out a plan for yourself. And even if you wanted to, okay, let me play devil's advocate a little bit here. You want to take it longer than 5 months. You're going to go on the really extended tour. Don't extend that tour for more than a year. I'm sorry. Listen, a year is enough time to go, like a year for sure, is enough time to go from the dirtiest version of a standard American diet to raw. So, if you're doing it, if you get to the end of next year and you haven't done it, don't pull out those tired old excuses. You just didn't do it. It wasn't anything, it wasn't this difficult and your cravings this and your cravings that. You didn't put in the time. You didn't put in the effort. You didn't do any planning. You just kind of wake up every day, what's going to happen? What am I going to eat? And then you start making bad choices. So I would say, like, I've always done this. I talked about this the other day. December's always been a contemplative month for me. No matter where I've been in the world, no matter what kind of lifestyle I'm living, whatever. I'm just always kind of reflecting, thinking ahead to that next year. So start right now, no matter where you are. If you're going to go ahead and do like most people do, you're going to say, nah, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the holidays. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And you're going to start. But do it the right way this year. Have a little bit of patience. Have a little bit of patience, or at least come back and watch this next year and go, yeah, he told me so, but I didn't do it. And then next year there'll be new excuses and it'll be the same. Look, this stuff is fairly repetitive. I've done it for 6.5 years now. And a lot of times I think people just probably keep folders on their computer and just share the same stuff over and over. At this time of the year, Christmas, blah, 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 you're going to do this. And this time of the year, you're going to do your resolutions and you're going to be gung-ho. And this time of year, you're going to start getting ready for your bikini body. That's bullshit, folks. You know, set yourself a plan and do this thing. Do this thing. But stop with, you know, with the excuses. Either you do or do not, as Yoda says. And, you know, a year's a fair amount of time. Now, I'll finish up with this. I'm just saying set your goals. I'm not saying like that's the goal for everybody. I'm not saying it needs to be the goal for everybody to be fully raw, but vision yourself even if you're not going to be raw at all. This is just in general. Envision where you want to be at the end of 2019. Make a plan or set your course. That's what you do. Imagine if you were getting in the car to take a trip to somewhere tomorrow that you didn't know where you were going. Are you going to just get in the damn car and just start driving? No, you're going to plan ahead. I mean, you're going to probably look at your Google Maps or Waze or one of those things, and you're going to see, okay, we got to kind of get this. And no, that's what you're going to do it. So anyhow, I hope you guys got something out of this one today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.